Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Shaman leveling campaign. We are starting things out in Murikai today. We have quite a few side quests to go around and pick up. And in our typical fashion, I would like to start with that.
Up for an adventure?
Trouble in the Pines. There's been a primalist attack in the Shakar Highlands. If you have information or think you can help, head over to Pinewood Post and look for Oleg. Tell him I sent you. I sure hope the Dusty Hoofer remembers me. Keep to the roads. The plains are not as peaceful since all this change arrived. We are not going to keep to the roads. We're going to keep to the skies or to the off-roads.
Off with you then.
And sad news today about Immersion, the add-on we had that was changing our quest text into those nice, visible, broken up chunks of dialogue. I can't get it to work anymore. It's fully updated, but every time I load into my game, it tells me that it is, firstly it tells me that it's out of date, which it's not. And then it tells me that it gives me a Lua error, and it just can't load it. Like, it's enabled right now, but it's not working, obviously. So if any of you guys know how to get Immersion actually working again in retail, I would love to have that information, because this is difficult for me to read. It's not broken up in a cadence that allows for best reading. And when you're trying to read things like dialogue, it's really best to have it in a dialogue box. Immersion is so helpful to break things up so that it's easy to read and understand, that it's difficult for me at this point to go back to this. So let's see, the Fields of Ferocity. To the bravest Shakar, gather your best and head on over to the Fields of Ferocity. You could be crowned the fiercest of them all. Prove your might, show us your best fight. Terms and conditions apply. Meet Gurthok at the Fields. Maybe this is like a quest in Nagrand, where you went into the pit and fought boss after boss. Maybe that's what this is. That would be pretty cool. Renowned Armorsmith.
Hello.
Okay.
Get some rest.
Let's grab the flight point.
Are you good?
Bloodlines, Sweets, and Tear-Eye. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I have hunted with Khans, outrun our fastest Bakar, and wrestled a full-grown buffalo, a bull bare-handed. As a hunter, I have nothing left to prove. However, as a partner, I still have much to learn. Windsage Dawa of Clan Onir, is my heart and joy. I wish only to prove worthy of his love, but I know nothing of traditions and rituals. I require the wisdom of the elders in Murikai.
May your arrow always fly true.
There's so many things I want to say about the questing, about some of the characters, and about some of the things that they've been like very consistent at doing or not doing throughout their writing in this expansion. They've done certain things like overly consistently, and they've avoided other things overly consistently, and it seems a little bit too heavy-handed. But if I talk about any of these things specifically on the internet, it would probably just be a shit show, so I'm not going to say much about it. I just wish that the things they were doing... I like the things that they're doing a lot. I just wish that some of the things they were doing with their characters and their relationships felt more natural, and it didn't feel so heavy-handed because of how often, the frequency at which we're seeing it. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on and keep enjoying the game. We're going to meet the different clans. Clan Terai. As Sansa Khan signs... Okir vocalizes for her. Okay, right, of course. We know that. Clan Terai is the clan of our Kanam Matra, our direct connection to the Maruk ancestors. They are the holders of our traditions and our storytellers. To understand the Maruk, you must understand Clan Terai. One of the Kanam Matra's daughters Carlin Dauteur is preparing a meal for our ancestors. Aid her, she will teach you about our people. Kinda wish we had to do these one at a time. Maybe I will do these one at a time instead of trying to read them all and like think about any of them like together. We'll just do one at a time. And I think that'll be fine.
Hello.
Here we're going to ask about Narman's proposal. So this is one of the side quests we're working on. A proposal? Nonsense. Tradition is very clear on this matter. Fetch some sweets for the matchmaker. A nice tart will do.
Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, I think I do want to work on the side quest first, so we'll just kind of leave this here. We're going to learn about the different clans, but I think I do just want to kind of focus on side questing. What I've been thinking about a lot is like, we're only going to have our first experience with Dragonflight one time. So I kind of want it to be the experience that I want it to be. And not some like determined experience based on like the best way to play or the fastest way to level or the goal of endgame. I really just want to play the way that I want. Because I'm probably only going to do it on one character. And we're only going to do it the first time once, so... and that means I'm going to continue doing all the side questing, working on professions, stuff like that. Ember Watch, hail outsider. The winds tell me of a group taking shelter in the ruins of Ember Watch. They seem only interested in the past, while we centaur choose to live in the present under the grace of Onara. Nonetheless, they are guests in our home. I have fashioned for them these wind chimes so they may hear Onara's presence. May it bring their hearth some joy and comfort.
Blessings to you for the road ahead.
I have something.
Let's buy the honey plum tart that we need. And we could also sell some of our junk here. We're out of room in our gathering bag, which is sad. And I wonder if we can get a bigger one. That would be nice.
My goods will serve you well.
Okay, I want to make sure that we're bound here. I'm not sure that we did that.
Gratitude.
Greetings.
Do you feel comfort under the sun, and do you feel safe under its bright caress? Does each new day represent hope for the future and a chance to live your life as you've always dreamt it? Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah. Basically. Then you know love as I do. I mean, it's possible that I do. Narman of Clan Shikar is my son. He is my warmth. He is my light. He is my hope. A man like him deserves a proposal worthy of stature. We must seek guidance from Own.
Stay sharp.
Alright, let's grab the last one over here.
This is sacred land.
A disgruntled initiate. I received an interesting letter from Own Eerie Springs. As for the letter's contents, it details, quote, horrid imprisonment, controlling mentors, and extreme boredom. It is formally signed by Initiate Radlia. There's also a sketch of an eagle, kicking a centaur named Maloon off a cliff. Well, I suppose this is a call for help, if you are so inclined to see for yourself. To be frank, I think Rydia is probably okay. She sends me such letters often.
Good luck.
Okay, well, it's either that or the whole school has become a death cult. I guess we better check that out.
What roads have you traveled?
Ask about Dao's proposal. How wonderful. Tradition would suggest you fetch some sweets for family. Hearthkeeper Erden makes a fine pudding. Keep it concise. A short gesture is a strong gesture.
Go well.
Okay. Listen, if you had a dragon that came out every time you called it, you would ride it everywhere too, even if you were just like going down to the corner shop. You know, you would know that you could walk it, but you'd call your dragon anyway.
Allow the spirits to
Are you the guy? You're not the guy.
Oh well.
Maybe I can help.
Alright, I think we got it. Some delicious yak milk pudding. It just
Return
sounds
when you have
so
more to
tasty.
trade.
I realized that I did not disable Overwolf. Let's do that really quick. Let's get that to go away. Sorry about that.
Need supplies?
There we go. Okay. Very professional, I know. That was the one that we have not gotten these Samantha scales. So, not sure about that still. Let's go consult Provisioner Zara.
Ah, it's you.
I brought you sweets on behalf of Windsage Dawa. How delightful. Such treats must be shared with the entire clan. That Dawa is kind to follow tradition, but we Shikar have different values. We pride ourselves on mastery in our own crafts. To love my son is to love the hunt itself. A gesture of the hunt would be more appropriate. Dawa is no hunter, however. There is no shame in it. His duty is to answer a higher calling. There's a large gruff muskin by the Nokund Enclave. Seek it out and bring the horns to the Windsage. They will make mighty ornaments for Narman, and the rest of us will feast from the remains.
Come back with
Okay,
more coin.
sure. So, let's take a look here. We can go up here to get the horns, and then we can jump over and talk to the matchmaker. Let's go do that. Alright, first things first, let's put our weapon buffs up. This will be the first time I've done it before actually getting into combat. I know I'm proud of me too. This guy's a little beefy. We can't avoid the enrage there. Listen to this. I really like our dwarf, right? I really do. I've kind of grown attached to her from leveling her up and then playing her in Dragonflight. But part of me has wanted to change her to a shaman just so I could be taller than the ground clutter. Has this bothered anybody else who, like, plays the shorter races in the game? I can't imagine how bad it would be. If you were a gnome, you would not even be able to see yourself. And it's like, I think I have the ground clutter maxed out. We could turn it down, but I mean, the ground clutter is nice. In retail, so I like to have it up, but I also like to be able to see my character in combat. So I have strongly considered switching her over to a Draenei. Which I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like it's better to be taller than the ground clutter. I guess I've never played long enough on a shorter race to really notice it.
The weather is turning.
I have brought some sweets for you, matchmaker. Sweets? Did Odagirl send you? She knows I can't resist a good tart. While tradition does dictate an exchange of offerings between families, true compatibility comes from ancestral guidance. Fetch some cirrus flowers and place them before the burial mound. We will consult the bloodline.
Stay sharp.
Okay. It looks like they're just going to be right over here. somewhere. We could fight some muskin and do some skinning. So we don't have an arrow here. I wonder what that means. Does that mean it's like maxed out? Same thing here. I kind of want to see if we can keep working this towards the next bracket. But yeah, we need a lot of leather. Cirrus flowers. Okay, here we go. It blended right in, if you can imagine that. Right into the birch tree. How nice are the birch trees, by the way? Very cool. So we're looking for 8 of these. Now that I know what I'm looking for, I can actually see like a bunch of them off in the distance. So, there we go. Mystery solved. Eventually, I do want to try out Elemental spec. It's just that I'm having so much fun as enhancement that I can't really imagine Elemental being more fun or even as fun. So maybe some of you guys who have played the Shaman for a long time and are familiar with both of the DPS specs, maybe you could tell me a little bit about your experiences on the Enhancement Shaman versus the Elemental Shaman. What are some positives and negatives you found? And how does the fun factor compare? Because I really like having the reactionary buttons to push. I know some people find that stuff annoying and like arcadey, but I actually kind of like it. I would rather have things be reactionary and different than have like a steady rotation that I have to maintain at all costs no matter what. So that's like the same rotation repeated, basically. I like to have the stuff I'm reacting to building up our Storm Strike. Okay, let's go make the offering. So I need a lot. If I want to make a lot of these, I need a lot more adamant scales. I need to find something that drops scales. Okay, we are clicking on something, I'm sure. Well, here we go. Alright, so we could go back and turn these in. I think we do that really quick, just in case they have follow-ups that send us back out.
What roads have you traveled? Now it will be quiet again.
Arbhog's horns? They'll do just fine. Arbhog was once the mightiest muskin on the plains. These are a fitting gift for the mightiest hunter. I am sure Narman will appreciate them. Perhaps one day he will teach me to hunt. An Onir huntsman. Ha, imagine that.
Where will the wind take you?
Okay, yeah, that's it for helping these guys. Let's turn the other one in down here. So I am really starting to like the dragon riding. It does make travel kind of like a gameplay mechanic as you figure out how to use your vigor to like efficiently get where you're going. And it does make travel engaging, even though I don't feel like I feel like there's like a different engagement that comes from having your boots firmly on the ground and being stuck there. Like you engage with the world differently. But for the way they built the zones, it's really obvious that they had dragon riding in mind.
How is your
At least,
hunting?
I will say outside of the Waking Shores. Let's see, Bloodline, Sweets, and Terai. I would sooner ask all the stars of the night to admire me back than claim it to be wholly worthy of Dawa's love. Nonetheless, I will find the courage to proceed. When the time comes, will you assist me with a grand proposal?
I shall join you next time.
Yes, I will, if that's going to be a thing that happens. Hunter Narman, we'll try to keep you in the back of our mind, lest we see you down the road someday. Ember Watch we could go do, or we could do the Fields of Ferocity. The Fields of Ferocity was the group quest, right? For now, let's go and we'll do Ember Watch. Well, do we want to head out that way? Maybe there will be more side quests there. Let's do the main quest, and let's see where that's going to send us. And then we'll decide what we want to do next.
Be welcome. Get some rest.
Welcome, outsider. I'm hitting my F key because that's what I used to use to move immersion forward, and it's not going to do that here.
Farewell, then.
Our ancestors walk beside us upon the winds of Onara, guiding and protecting us. All Maruk, dead and living, gather under truce at the Kurai. The scent of this meal calls the ancestors to our fire. When they arrive, the Kurai begins. Okay, we're gonna help her cook a meal.
Honor them. Two young Shikar delivered some game from your travels. Bring it here. Now we must season the meat. Grab some spice from our stores. Our foes eat more spice than this. Get more.
Okay, they like it spicy. Understood.
It tastes better, but I can still feel my tongue. Bring over the biggest container of spice. How is your health? Ancestors protect you. Well done. Now that's enough spice to bring Maruk and Tira to the fire. You have the honor of charring the roast. Do not remove it from the fire until it is past blackened.
Whoa. Until it is past... I mean, that's like... I like things well done too, but... I think that might be overdoing it a little bit.
Good. The scent is strong. It will be easily carried to our ancestors on the wind. Place it on the offering table.
Yep, that's a burned hunk of meat.
Are you good? Goodbye.
Our ancestors risked much for our future. It is right to invite them together alongside us.
May your arrow always fly true.
Alright, so that one is done. Strangely, we don't have a an MSQ. It's a little bit weird. Well then, in that case, we are gonna go to, we're gonna go to Emberwatch. While our game figures out, if and how we're gonna get an MSQ quest. I think this may be the first time that I haven't had a main quest. And I'm not really 100% sure how we would go about getting the main quest. It just kind of ended there. Oh, you know what? We didn't pick up the other main quest. That's what it was. It was to meet the 3 other clans, so we have to go back and grab those.
We have hidden too long.
Emberwatch. What's this? How fascinating. It must be an ancient artifact of great importance. We will need some time to study it.
Night guide you.
The Nelthazon Ruins. The Dragonscale expedition requires your assistance. A sky scribe was sent to the ruins to gather information. They should be uninhabited, but I can hear his shouting from over here. He must be in dire circumstances for it to be audible at this distance. On the expedition, we take care of our own, even the insufferable ones. Seek him out and protect him from whatever danger he has found.
We shall endure.
We can do that. Let's go grab the flight point. Even though we haven't used a single flight point, I don't think, since we've gotten into the Dragon Isles. I will keep grabbing them out of habit. Maybe to never use them. Okay, so we are going up here, right? Looks like there is an optional bonus objective up there as well. Well, of course I'm shouting. The book will not listen. What else am I to do?
These times are troubling.
Tools of the Tirade. Good, I was just thinking that I am in need of an adventurer like you. Strong, sturdy, willing to work for a trivial sum. It is as if I willed you into existence. Well done, me. These ruins seem to have brought the attention of others. We cannot rely on them to excavate it properly. They will taint the samples. Take this, deploy it around the artifacts of interest around the ruins. It is enchanted to perform any necessary duty. Deploy the enchanted tools to 5 piles of rubble. And Relic Inquiry. The Sundered Flame are here. Would you trust anyone claiming to be sundered with precious artifacts? I did not think so. Regardless, we need to know what they are here for if we are to proceed. Gather what you can recover from them and report back to me your findings. There are more pieces to this puzzle than we will find in the ground. 60 Nelthazon artifact fragments.
The Nightborn shall reign.
The Nightborn probably won't reign. And it's a little creepy that you're walking around saying that. Alright, so let's start fighting things. How cool would it be if we can skin these guys? I know we can't, but one can dream. Okay, so they're going to drop quite a few of the fragments. That's why they want us to gather so many. And we're moving that progress bar down there from left to right also. Probably with, like, anybody that we fight here. Let's go turn this in case it chains into anything else in the area that we can work on while we're progressing the bar.
Greetings. Our era has come. Night guide you. Walk in starlight.
Competing company. Bah, we will learn nothing from the slaughter of laborers. Seek out their leaders. One of them will know what we need. Oh, and Rambles, listen to them before you kill them this time. You may learn something useful. Yeah, like, maybe we try to talk to people. Their behavior is most unusual. I need to see it up close. Rendezvous near the top of the ruins. I will find somewhere safe. Fair. Alright, so... these guys might be up top here. Okay, so we found a map. This guy is not up right now. Oh, here he is. Look at that. It's perfect. Look how awesome these guys look. Man, how many people are going to be super sad if we never get to play a bulky Dragonid warrior? Preferably one that can equip the in-game armor, please, and not just like a default set. As cool as the default set works, I want my dragon to just wear the armor that we pick up. I feel bad even killing these things, even though I know that they're probably hopeless anyway. Proto-whelps. Yeah, what are we looking for here exactly? Here we go. Remains of Kajak. I'd rather not kill the whelps. These two are fighting each other, which is interesting.
We are eternal.
What have you learned?
Walk in starlight.
I have seen a sickness like this once before in my life. I had hoped to never see it again.
Our era has come.
Proto-problems. I hold no love for the Sundered Flame, but even I cannot stand idle while they rip themselves apart like this. It is all too familiar. Whatever this locus is, it is safer in our hands than in their clutches. Follow the trail of bodies, and I suspect we will find it. Do be careful, I worry we will find that the nest is not quite as abandoned as it appears. Acquire the locus and defeat the proto-drake that protects it.
Nor Bethos Suramar.
Let's see. Not really sure where this is. The Black Lotus. It says that it's up. Okay, yeah, it's all the way up here.
Kenubala.
Glad you made it out safely. Do you have the locus? I like that we find this guy and he's just like chilling at the bar. Makes sense. You just go find somewhere to sit and wait.
Caltheros Mountain.
Thank you, you've been most helpful.
The Nightborn shall reign.
The Black Locust. It really is quite enticing, isn't it? The locust was too much for the Sundered Flame. However, it fits just right in my hands. Funny that... Asenai shakes his head. Perhaps not. Not this day. Not again. Take it from me. It is not my burden to bear. Goodbye, dear friend. Bring the Black Locust to the Telemancer Erlin.
These times are troubling. Watch your back.
So he decided he couldn't handle it after all. He was feeling it already take over him. Whatever influence it exerts.
You wish to speak? These times are troubling.
This was found
Watch your
at the
back.
Nelthazon ruins. Fascinating. Its markings are ancient, but they bear a resemblance to other artifacts we have discovered in and around the ancient machinations of Deathwing. Further study is necessary.
We rejoin the world.
Okay, we've got Renown 4. Which got us Dragon Isle supplies. Seek out Unitos and Veldraken to receive a small Veldraken Court supply pack. We have not even been to Veldraken, so... we are clearly just a little bit ahead on Renown from doing all the side content. And I think that's it for things over here. We have some flights, we could do some races. Still need the Salamanther scales. But let's head back to Marikai and follow up on the other main quest to meet the clans. Clan Onir. The mystics of our lands, like On Sesteng, belong to Clan Onir. The clan is not made up of families, but rather of centaur from across the plains with an innate connection to Onara. They spend their lives building that connection and honing their skills. Eventually, they receive assignments to advise different clans and protect our lands. On Sesteng went to speak with her Khan about the omen she received. Join her to learn about the Onir. Oh, you have a side quest too. Orientation Murukai. The Muruk as a people are not staunchly against outsiders, but we do require any potential allies to prove their worth. As you meet the clans and aid in our ventures, word will spread of your support. On the lower level of the Krutai on the hill, you will find one of the Kanam Matra's daughters who can help you see where you stand with our people. Be sure you introduce yourself. Okay. Let's do that now. We're gonna wait on this other main quest.
What roads have you traveled?
So the quartermaster,
Care for the land,
and then the renowned person.
Heed your blind spots.
I mean, we could see that at any time. It's interesting that they still have these guys in here. We seem to be able to get to all this information
May your arrow
right from
fly
here,
true.
right? Interesting. Okay. And then as far as like quartermaster stuff, these are mainly what? Just appearances? Toys? Patterns for crafting. Okay, so we're gonna want these for the patterns. Dragon Isle supplies. Okay, so these are just costing us Dragon Isle supplies. Okay. I see what's going on. We can make a one-handed axe. And a one-handed fist weapon. Two-handed polearm. Okay, yeah, great. We're gonna have to find the vendors at the other places as well. And these are crafting. This is crafting gear, which we're also going to want. And just straight up some armor, which would be great, except requires 24 renown. Wow. Okay.
Go well.
Awesome. Long-term goals, right?
A cold front precedes the storm. The chill seeps into my bones.
We cannot stop the wind, Seshtang, nor reverse its course. We must be guided by it, even into tumult.
What news do you bring, outsider?
It is good to be back with my clan.
Go with Onara's
I shared with Tagari Khan the omen we received before entering Murukai. She expressed her concern as the wind felt cold to her as well. We cultivate certain flowers here, blooms that can be ground and burned to elicit a trance-like effect. Interesting. They are used to deepen our connection to an omen. I request that you collect some so that we may make an incense to burn. With my Khan's help, perhaps we can learn more of Onara's plight.
Off to your next adventure.
Perhaps we can. Looks like we also have another side quest here to do. So we are looking for sweet suckle incense. Okay. So we need 5. We need to grind 5 together. Let's check out the side quest here from Windsage Dawa.
The weather is turning.
There was a small pond beyond the mirror of the sky where Narman and I first met during my initiate training. Initiates travel up there to be closer to Onara so they may feel the wind. I first saw him in the reflection of the water, and when a sudden breeze opened my eyes. It is the most beautiful sight in all of the plains. It will be the perfect place for our proposal.
Blessings to you.
All right.
For the road ahead.
Let's finish gathering our 5 sweet suckle. And we'll wrap this one up, and then we'll go do the side quest before we do the next clan. We have to burn it, so here we go.
Who has the wind brought today?
Wind corrupted. The storm overwhelming. The sign of a betrayal.
And an Ahuna in crisis. No! Onara! Could she be in danger?
Tagari Khan is most well-versed in reading omens. With her aid, we can learn more about this omen. Okay.
Do your best.
A betrayal threatens Onara herself. We must stand tall, Rambles. Now is the time for allies.
Go with Onara's blessing.
Alright. Let's grab the next main quest, but then we will go out and do the side quest. How about that? Clan Nokud. Clan Nokud is the newest to rise to power. Their late Khan Jakan raised a mighty army to seize territory from their predecessors, such as the way of our people. While Jakan had earned his respect, his son has not. Belikar killed his father and took control of the clan. They grow ever more insular since. But to know the Maruk, you must know them well. Okay. So these guys, you know, father took over. Oh, here we go. Right.
Aggressive. Tomul, accompany our friend to make their introductions.
Right, yeah.
Yes, my Khan.
Alright.
First, I get stuck being your keeper. And now I have to introduce you to the Nokud. You're testing my limits, 2-foot.
I'm glad we did these one at a time. We'll meet her over there in a minute.
Show me your hands.
Dawa is already headed towards the pond.
May your prey fly
Already?
low
Then I
and
must
run
hurry.
slow.
Meet us there. Oh, we're going way down there. Okay, cool. We're in for a little bit of a ride here. They're trying to propose to each other. Yes, only one of you can say... Oh, you can both say it. You guys do how you want to do it. I think you guys figured it out. Perfect.
Hello.
Dal and I will always remember what you have done for us. We get a celebratory cake. Set out a delightful cake.
Get some rest.
Alright, very cool. Glad we were able to get those two together. Let's see. Disgruntled Initiate. Let's go back and do the main quest. I think we have our Hearthstone set back there, don't we? Yes. Oh. Well, that's not great. Wonder what happened there. Was not on my end. Lua error. Okay, cool, yeah. Alright, let's try that again. It didn't like how we mounted up there, I guess.
Go play with your birds, Shikar.
I am not here by choice. We should just get this over with. Out with it.
I have the great unpleasantness of introducing you to Bahir, one of Balakar Khan's thugs. Oh, okay.
You'll be back soon, sure. Time for me to depart. Enjoy your time with these thugs, Two-Foot.
No, you may not.
Look at you, weak, just like those puny hunters that brought you here. You want to know the Nokud? We speak through battle. Our battle ritual is called the Tabar. We train, we spar, and it hardens us. Now there is no weakness in our clan. Enough talk, go spar.
And go. Prove you're not as weak as you look.
Alright, we could do that. Could do that by getting a pot shot in on one of the guys that are already in combat.
Here. You insult Onara, Balakar Khan. Step away from this path.
The Nokud deserve the power of the storm. We will show the Maruk how far they have fallen.
Stay sharp.
My Khan, this interloper has no place amongst your Nokud. We must cleanse ourselves of any weakness.
My time is fleeting. Let the storm envelop you, Wind Sage.
Balakar Khan will lead the Nokud to victory.
Two-Foot.
A message from Sansak Khan.
Show me your hands.
While you wait for the emissary to arrive, Sansak Khan is interested to hear how meeting the clans went. She sent me to find you and tell you to meet her in the center of Murakai to discuss. Okay.
May your arrow always fly true.
Well, I mean, we only barely met these guys. So. Ooh, look at that. Oh, no! We're ready to get rid of the helmet. I've grown tired of it. Kinda wish they still left that as an interface option. Which clan upholds our ancestors' traditions and guides the Maruk according to their ways? The Onir, right?
Incorrect.
What?
Try again.
Oh gosh. Okay, no, it was the Tiral. Okay, sorry. Which clan is made up of centaur from across the plains who have honed a special... That's the Onir. Which clan is the newest to rise to power and maintains the largest standing military force? That's the Nokud. Which clan specializes in honing their skills in hunting game? That's the Shikar. Okay, we did it. I'm glad that they test to see if you paid attention to anything. You could obviously just click each one until you got it right. While there are many clans of various sizes throughout the plains, Shikar, Tarai, Onir, and Nokud hold the most power. Let's go for crit, right? I think I want crit. Crit and verse. How about crit and mastery?
Make way! The emissary from the green Dragonflight has arrived!
Nice.
It is my honor to represent my flight. It has been many years since our people connected. I come seeking aid from your Kana Mantra. I request you let her know I am prepared.
The emissary's arrival.
Go join the Kana Mantra.
Oh, let's wait.
I recommend you take this opportunity to speak with the emissary. You are both strangers here.
Yep, we got it. We're doing that. I will admit that I have not left the Emerald Gardens in all my life, and as such, I have never met a centaur, let alone a mortal from the mainland. However, I am not here as a kindly visit, but rather to plead for the centaur's aid in securing our Oathstone and protecting our charge. I am glad to see you are here to help as well. There is much to discuss.
Your support is welcome. Our forces are small in number. There are few defenders among us, but we are gardeners, not fighters. Within our gardens stands a portal to the Emerald Dream. We cannot empower our Oathstone without forces to defend our charge from primalist attacks.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, you're not done.
Kana Mantra upholds her ancestors' pact to aid us in this time of need.
The Kana Mantra. I cannot linger in Centaur lands. I must return to the gardens as soon as I am able. The Kana Mantra has agreed to hear our plea for aid. She awaits my arrival at the top of the Kurai, the central building of Marakai. Though I must speak with her on my own at first, you are more than welcome to join us. We'll just walk in mid-conversation.
I implore you to join us.
Totally bust up your meeting.
What roads have you traveled?
The Maruk, too, have been plagued by these primalists. If Onara wills it, I will blow the horn of Dressar on the morrow to signal our accord with the green Dragonflight.
These guys marching up here is bad.
Daughter of Ysera is grateful for your... Grateful? Ha! Dragons only respect dragons. No Maruk blood will be spilled for them.
You are not the Kana Mantra, Balakar.
A true leader would never surrender this land to outsiders. You desecrate the memory of Maruk Thousand Bones, Serist.
Stand down.
No. These plains belong to the Maruk. And Marukai belongs to the Nokud!
Dude's a shaman. Oh, dear lord, no. Well, that's not going to go over well with the dragons. He just straight up exploded her. Oh, she's dead. First time out of the gardens in her life, and she gets murdered by some crazy guy who she's never met. Welcome to the world of Warcraft! How was your stay? Oh, was it very short? Good, yeah. Most characters only get a short stay. That traitorous fool, Akato spits on the ground.
Farewell.
Belikar disgraces his clan. He leads them into the storm, blinded by his lust for power. Their betrayal reveals their fragility. Cut them down.
May your family
we're gonna cut them down.
Excuses for Centaur are beneath me. But here, take care of these weaklings.
Speak up.
Covering their tales, the Nokud drool over war stories of our kind's ancient past. In truth, they are weak, play-acting children, and with one strike of lightning they have severed their connection to Onara. Well, if they will walk the path of corruption to seek war, then we will indulge them. Of course, Bahir was left in command to cover his escape. Her blood will soon stain the ground.
I am not your keeper.
Alright, so fight guys, kill the named guy. I guess we can kill the named guy first if they're up. Here we go. Kind of wish that our Earth Elemental would take up a position where he was not, like, obscuring the entire enemy model so I could see them. I also do kind of wish that the Elemental was a bit smaller. I know people probably fought for a long time to make it larger or something, but yeah, I don't like summoning it unless a lot of the time because it's, like, kind of obtrusive in the camera view. Especially because I like to play closer to my character. When the Elemental is out, I kind of have to back out the camera just to see what's going on. And he kind of just, like, is inside of where we are almost. He needs to be further out. That's it. We are actually done.
What would you ask of Onara?
Belikar was an easy target for Koroleth's corrupting influence. So Koroleth was maybe the elf, or I don't know what kind of elf she was.
Onward.
We saw somebody with him, right? Hanging out in the background. Oh, we didn't get all the forces. Yeah, I'm turning in early here. Whoops. Oh no! That was poorly executed. Kind of expect to see more fighting than is actually going on. Like, what are these guys doing? Hey guys, don't you know that we're kind of under attack here? It's almost a little too calm. Like, some of these guys that aren't doing anything need to actually be, like, engaged in the combat if I'm gonna buy it. If you really want to get me immersed, Blizzard, you gotta make some more of the NPCs around here do stuff. Or just get rid of them. Don't have them here if they're not gonna be fighting. Like, I don't think all these guys would be just chilling, right? These guys are chilling too, so maybe. Maybe nobody really wants to fight that much. These guys are super chill. They don't even want to fight me. And I'm killing their mates. Oh, you're a good guy. You should have been fighting him. Yeah, see, that's a little weird. Like, the ambient track, we can hear lots of fighting. Which makes it even, like, more weird when we, like, look around and we don't see any actual fighting. There we go.
Have you eaten?
The path they have chosen is now stained with blood. Scout Tomal tried to warn us this might happen. She may have further suspicions.
See you soon.
You are welcome at my
Clan Nukud's army is taking Murakai, because all your guys that are standing around doing nothing. They should be fighting. Let us discuss our next moves in the Khan's chambers. We must keep the Maruk safe.
Follow the wind.
Okay.
Clan Nokud has made their choice. They betray the Maruk for power.
Oh, at some point we hit level 66.
Crests the horizon. It grows dark.
My promise to the emissary stands. It seems the Maruk and the dragons need each other once again. Khans, ready your clans for war. Outsider, you must be the dragon seeker Sansok Khan told me about. If you aim to help the dragons, you can help us. The daughters of Tira smile on you.
Hooves of War. Belikar will marshal his forces for war. I will do the same, but we are outnumbered. The dragons have asked for our aid, and we can use their help to even the odds. To answer their call for an alliance, I must blow the horn of Drusahai. Drusal? But I will need Onara's blessing. Will you help me? Go to Tirakai and deliver my declaration of war to my lieutenant, Jebotai. Jebotal? I have a hard time with the I's and the L's with this font. I think it's an L. He will marshal my forces and direct you to the mystics who can find Onara. Okay.
Make haste. We must rally our forces and find Onara before Belikar can bring his army to bear.
Sounds good. It also seems like we have a side quest out here.
This is sacred land.
Cultural exchange. Outsider, you are proving yourself useful. Let this warm you on cold nights, and when it does, remember that we are friends. Okay. Cool. Very comfortable pelt.
Go well.
He just wanted to give us something.
Where are your
He just thinks we're a good guy. He's showing us that we can get stuff from him now. Cool.
See you soon.
Alright, is there anything else we have going on? We have the Fields of Ferocity, which was a side quest that we didn't finish, so let's go ahead and do that before we move on. The next main quest is going to take us all the way down to the southwestern part of the zone, so...
Time is money, friend.
Hey, you're no centaur.
Have a good one.
Welcome one and all to the Fields of Ferocity. Oh, this is the 5-player quest. That's right. Yeah, we probably can't do this now, can we?
Keep it real.
Not solo, we can't. We would definitely need help with it. Let's go track down the disgruntled initiate. It looks like it kind of takes us into an area that we have not been in it at all. And we'll have to put a hold on our group quest there. Well, yeah, this might be an okay place to do a little bit of skinning, I suppose. We got about halfway there. Still have a lot to learn about dragon riding, and a couple of you guys have suggested that collecting a lot of the tokens and leveling up the tree obviously will make it a lot easier to get around and a lot more enjoyable, so maybe I'll take some time to run around and do that, just fly around the zones and kind of search out some of the dragon skill points. I really need to be skinning stuff that's going to give us the adamant scales.
What roads have you traveled?
Who are you? Ordovin sent you? He actually reads my letters? Rydia snorts with surprise and pleasure.
Off with you then. Well then.
I'm grounded indefinitely. Doesn't my own know I'm turning 16 next spring? I should be able to leave when I want to. You look like you could help me out. I do have an escape plan. By channeling these totems, I'll concentrate the air and create quite a stir. But I can't go around placing them because I'm under maximum wind watch. Even Togo won't help me. But with your help, I promise I'll show you something cool. Okay, we're helping a teenager get out of their grounding.
See you soon.
Seems like a bad idea. Let's see. Please save me from this torturous place they call the Onir Training Springs for promising young centaurs. So it's like a school, right? What would you do with these totems? Worrywart, are you just like my own? The totem technique is taught to Onir wind sages. I snuck into Togo's class and picked it up on my first try. Relax, I'm not going to hurt anybody. Why are you grounded? Do I look like a criminal to you? I just wanted to see my friend. I didn't even travel that far. I could still see the geysers. Everyone is so strict since the Nokud declared war. On Maloon doesn't let me do anything on my own. Rydia grounds the dirt with her hooves, collecting herself. So are you going to help me or not? Yes.
Good luck.
We will help you. Against my best judgment, we're going to help you. Let's grab the flight point. For consistency's sake. And let's place the totems. Just a creepy stranger that you don't know running around putting totems near your school. Not a big deal. This is what we call bad security. Just act like we're supposed to be here and nobody will bother us. Works every time.
Greetings.
Totems are placed.
Stay sharp.
Time to make our escape. What? Where did that come from? It worked. Let's hoof it. You hoof it. We're gonna paw it. And she's gone. Didn't know she could stealth. She's gonna be over this way. Supposedly there are some salamanthers in the area here, which could be good because we could get some scales from them. Looks like we're gonna want to get down here though. Gonna have to remember this place as a place I can come to grind up scales. Let's go ahead and just create all three of these and see if we can just progress it. I'll see how that works. Yeah, we're not really moving it with the materials that we have, right? Something is... So maybe we can't progress it unless we have some optional reagents or maybe better materials. So yeah, I think we need like the next level of materials for this to get much more powerful. So we can unlock another specialization at this point. It seems like it's what it's telling us. All right. Let's head over this way. Well, let's finish the side quest we were working on. How about that? That would be a great idea. Robert got distracted by working on his professions.
This is sacred land.
Freedom!
Where will the wind
Mystic
take
training is so boring. I'm watching water be wet half of my days. My brothers are already out in the wild, hunting drakes and primalists and making a difference in the world. Anyway, I promised I'd show you something cool. Did you know mud stompers love bush fruit? It grows nearby among the geysers. Go pick some and we can feed them together.
Farewell.
Mud stomper fed, so don't kill them. Got it. So where does it grow? So this is where they're fed. But we need to actually gather the fruit, right? Look at this. How cute is that? So where do we gather the fruit from? I mean, she said it, right? She told us. It grows nearby among the geysers. Okay. Nearby among the geysers. I mean... Oh, here we go. Yeah, got it. I mean, she said we'd feed him together.
Hold your dog. Go well.
The animals are comfortable around you. That's a good indicator of your spirit. Actually, can you keep a secret? I want to introduce you to my friend. Nobody else knows about her. You have to promise me first that you'll keep this between us. My own would exile me from the plains if she found out.
Good luck.
Oh boy, I promise to keep your secret. Don't be something really awful. Follow the path around the lake and meet me by the small grove up ahead. Oh, I will get there faster than you ever could. But you will already be here. Oh, you're way over there. Oh, somebody's got her. What happened? Said, move it, Mystic. Let go of me now, or your pet suffers. So this is the pet. Tagotseng Ohuna glares at you. Perhaps the Ohunu can help you find and rescue Radia. Oh, good. This is gonna be great. Alright, we're gonna follow it. I'm ready. I'm not sure what it did.
My hearth awaits you. Farewell. Hold your dog.
It's you, thank Onara. I was pretending to be hurt to fool the next brood who dared come in here. Ugh, the hoof lickers put some binding spell on me. I'll figure it out. They've got Lizzie in the cave. Please save her. I'll figure out how to free myself.
See you soon. Greetings. Where will the wind take you?
Somewhere there's a cave. Finding caves. Always one of my favorite things to do in WoW. Here it is. Right where you'd expect it to be. Okay. Storm Extractor slain. Yeah, these guys are already dead, but I guess I have to wait for them to respawn, which is a little bit awkward. I'm missing all these warnings when it tells us that we sense a dragon glyph. I'm assuming that means that there's one like outside somewhere. Well, I'm sure there's one around here somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Oh boy. There we go. They're back up.
The weather is turning. Stay sharp.
This is Lizzie. She's my secret friend. I've been taking care of her since she was rejected by her mother. This isn't looking good. Whatever they did to her is beyond my knowledge. I have to bring her home. My own may ground me for the rest of my life, but Lizzie must get help. I am grateful to you, Rambles. I'm sorry this was more trouble than you signed up for.
Go well.
I'm pretty sure they're just going to, yeah, they're just going to disappear. Okay, perfect.
My hearth awaits you.
You return. Look, Lizzie's gonna be alright. Well, that's good. Looks like she's hanging out over there.
See you soon.
Oh, that's it. All done. You'd needlessly risk your life and that of your companion. You're here because you're capable and gifted. And that makes you very interesting to everyone. Real danger lives in these plains. Consider this before we meet next. In the meantime, don't underestimate the beast you brought back. They're not pets. Her name is Lizzie.
This is sacred land.
Alright, well, the next thing we have to do is come over here for Hooves of War, but I think I am going to take a break here for today before we progress the main story any further. I'm going to try to find some time to work on our leatherworking today and see if I can get any more skill ups on anything, and just, I have to find a trainer as well, and if I can find a trainer, then maybe we have more stuff that we can train. So yeah, hopefully find some time to do that. And overall, I'm really having a great time in Dragonflight. I'm really enjoying doing all the side quests as we go and kind of taking my time and doing my own thing. Hope you guys are having fun as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.